Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy JP reporting live from South Africa. Now, I know it's been a crazy year since I last uploaded any videos. It's been crazy. The last time I spoke to you, I was in Argentina trying to grow my online business, and that was super challenging. Now, what was working for me was that I found a demographic, I found a niche of men who were very interested in speaking to me. So essentially, I was targeting black men in America, black Americans, or African Americans, you could say, who were university educated from fraternities. So there's popular fraternities such as Alpha Q Alpha, Beta Phi. There's a few of these fraternities, but the thing is, on Facebook, if you add one, or it will literally give you If you had like a few people from the same fraternity, Facebook will then start suggesting you other people from that same fraternity. So now you've got all these mutual friends. You add people accept you, they're willing to talk to you, and basically the model was that you essentially have a conversation in the DMs, and you basically get them on the phone, and then basically sell them your coaching services. So this was a model that worked the best for me. I actually during COVID, I signed up with a course called Elite CEOs from a guy called Tanner Chidester. I paid £10,000 for that at the time. And really, truly, it wasn't really worth the money. Well, it gave me an idea of how it worked, how online business works. But the most success I had was when I was working with a guy called Eric Ellis. I met in Mexico, Wolf of Wall Street. No, Wolf of Marketing. That's what he called himself. And he helped me a lot. But it's a grind. Literally every day, you're adding people, starting conversations, trying to get them on the phone. But you got to think about it. Facebook has a lot of rules and regulations and guidelines. So if you add too many people, let's say you add more than... I was getting to the point where if I had more than 50 people a day, they would restrict my account, and then they block you for a week from adding people unknown amount of days. So basically your pipeline slows down. But a way to combat that is that if you just add Facebook recommended friends, then you can add more people. But if you're trying to add people cold, that maybe you go through someone's friend list and you try and add the people that look the most suitable, the most qualified, then you might add 15 or 20 before they block you. Now that was a big thing as well, is when you go and you're looking for people to connect with, to see their profile. So number one, if they're university educated, especially in America, chances are they have a good job. So they're a banker, a lawyer, accountant, all these good jobs for the blacks are typically the ones that are university educated, and they're the ones that will have the money for a high ticket service. And I wasn't even charging much. I was charging maybe $1,500 for 3 months of coaching, something like that, 3 to 4 months of coaching. But my main problem is that I wasn't posting enough fitness content. For me, that's really hard. I still haven't figured out how to post consistent fitness content to keep people engaged. That's the main thing. You have to be pumping out content. You have to love it. You have to be putting in that effort. So if you've got an Instagram and you're posting content already and you're getting a lot of attention, then it should be easy for you to either DM your followers already, or people that like your posts or comment on your posts. Or if you're posting on Facebook, which I found was the most useful, it's really easy to start interactions because you're already posting engaging content. Now, I have had some traction posting content, but that's been on YouTube. So there's actually a link in my YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link in the description if you want to have a look at how I built a small following on YouTube of about 7,000 members, 7,000 subscribers. At this moment, it's 7,250. So I get about, I think it's about 2K. I get about 100,000 views a month, which pays out about £100 a month. And also, yeah, I'm getting about 500 subscribers a month. So I had a couple of videos that have gone viral, small videos, well, quote unquote viral. One's got 350,000. This one video I filmed in COVID. So that's there, and my thought process is I'd love to have a YouTube channel that blows. Like right now I'm working for a big influencer, or working with a big influencer called Michael Diamonds. He's got 1 million subscribers, and it's very interesting to see how he's just got so much demand, so much interest, so much inbound leads from his YouTube. So YouTube is powerful. If you can get YouTube to pop, then you're gonna be smiling. But that takes a lot of effort and dedication, and I'd love to get there, but I find it really hard. I'm feeling stuck in terms of that, because my niche is basically helping guys with big butts to lose butt fat. So it's a small niche, but the people that have the problem are in a lot of pain and they resonate a lot with the message. But at the same time, it's not a mainstream thing. So for example, the guy I work with, Dr. Michael, he specializes in helping people to lose belly fat and chest fat, which is what most men will probably say their problem areas are. Whereas maybe a fraction will say butt fat. And typically a lot of the times when it comes to butt fat, it's the younger dudes who are skinny elsewhere and got the big butt. So it's not the best niche, although it's the one that's kind of naturally gravitated to me. But I'm just finding it hard to just keep doing content. So my thoughts is I want to do more content on this channel and just things I'm interested in, just like my life, what I'm up to, traveling, business, relationships. When I was in Argentina last year, I was engaged, back single again, and it's just interesting to just experience the different women from different cultures. So even in South Africa, the women here, very different to other parts of the world. Number one, the physiques, the bodies are just crazy, like stacked. Like all the Megan Thee Stallions and the Cardi B's are naturally here, without all the BBLs and all the surgery. They're literally here. Like literally, you walk down the street, you'll see a woman that looks like Megan Good, or in they're just everywhere. They're just everywhere. The only thing is that because of the financial divide, a lot of the pretty women are interested in money. Not all of them. Maybe it's the place I'm staying, but it's like they don't care how good looking you are. They don't care your personality. They just want you to have money, which is a bit mad. Not what I'm used to. Obviously, if you grow up in the Western world, in the UK, you're developing yourself to, have a good character, build muscle, be your best self, shiny objects. And obviously the money's important, but the money comes and goes, and it's typically the hardest one I've found. So, yeah. So women typically want the money, but there's a lot of traditional values here still. So in terms of, it's not a thing, if a woman cooks and cleans, it's not like a big thing. It's not like a crime like it is in London if a woman cooks and cleans and wants to be traditional. And I understand why people like Andrew Tate went to Romania. I've got that kind of same vibe here. Like I can understand, not like corruption is more accessible, although it probably is, but just in terms of the quality of life you can live for way cheaper. It's mad. Like you can have a really good meal for like £5 can get you a solid meal. And if you want to be really uppity, spend £10. But literally a date for two, food, drinks, shisha, shots, £50-60. Whereas in London, West End, that's costing you, easily cost you like £100-150. So I'm loving it here. The weather is summertime. And yeah, happy days. It's been a rough year, but what I find is that what's really worked for me is connecting with God, like through this. I mean, I was borderline suicidal. Like I was done. I was just like, my life was, I thought I ruined my life. My business was struggling. I was in a very toxic relationship which ended, which was also painful. And I got ill on top. I had rheumatoid arthritis. Well, I still got it. I'm still taking medication, but it's nowhere as bad as it was. It was to the point where I couldn't even walk. And you just wake up and you're just like, I was back at home with parents aged 30, 33. And it's like, I don't want to live this life no more. I'm done. Like, this is long. So, and it was just bad. But, you just, moments like that, you just have to connect to God, connect to the source and pray for times to change. There's days I pray that my situation would change, And yeah, you just work hard, and thankfully it has. And I haven't quite achieved the dream of being an online coach myself, but I am working with an online coach, and we'll see what happens with that. You know, one thing that allows you to live a similar lifestyle with sales. So that's what I mean, high ticket sales in the fitness space. So very similar, but now I'm leveraging and working with someone who does the things that I don't really enjoy doing as much. So obviously Michael Diamond, who I work with, he's a king of content, really special guy, very talented at creating content, very consistent. And you know, if you've got the skills, if you're willing to learn the skills of selling, what that's about, communication, which I've had to learn, because I've gone from literally selling, you know, sessions for 30, 40 pounds a session to now selling 7K packages in one go. So it's a whole different ball game. Like, you have to really listen, ask the right questions, and present your offer in a way which gets someone to give you 7K over the phone in one call. So yeah, I could talk a lot more. You know, I'm a big fan of you know, people like Andrew Tate. When I was going through my rough times, you know, when I was feeling the most down, the most depressed, you know, you listen to an Andrew Tate video and you're like, okay, yeah, this is a normal part of the process of being a man, and just suck it up and, you know, grind harder. What can you do? And that really, I mean, I wouldn't say he saved my life, but you know, some of my darkest moments, all I just watch a 1 hour, 2 hour Andrew Tate interview or a 5 hour interview, and I'd feel better, 100%. So praying, reading the Bible, going to church, listen to Andrew Tate videos. Obviously I had a good support base at home. My best friend supported me a lot. And here we are. So still a long way to go, but you know, a lot better than I was when I last saw you guys on my last video. So yes, I'm gonna do daily videos. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but I wanna focus on this channel more. I know I've neglected it. I was trying to focus on the fitness one, but I think that's kind of topped out. But check it out. Maybe you get some ideas if you wanna start a YouTube channel. Literally, I just spoke about my most embarrassing challenge I've faced in my fitness journey, which was my butt fat. I was just doing videos about all kinds of things, and basically that's the one that popped off. I saw a video called Elliot Holt, but from Elliot Holst, and he was talking about how to start a YouTube career and an online, like a non-job, an online kind of business. And he was like, show your ass. that's what he literally says. People connect with you and vibe with you when you're just real and vulnerable. And that's essentially what I did. And people gravitated to that. So we'll see, maybe I'll do both. But I just feel on this channel I can talk about whatever. And obviously you guys have been rocking with me for a long time. So, and you're still watching the videos, surprisingly. So yeah, this is the video for today. Let me know what you think. I want to do some more videos on like sales, because obviously this was like a business channel, aspirational channel, you know, achieving dreams. And I feel like at this minute, sales is probably the thing that's gonna do it. But I need to do content as well, because I feel like if all my life is on work, then I succeed less, if that makes sense. I need to give back somehow, and that helps me in my life. So yes, my plan is to do videos every single day for as long as it takes. We'll make this like a video diary, a video vlog. Maybe I'll take the camera around and then show you what's around. But yeah, I mean, maybe I can even show you where I'm staying. £1,000 a month in London gets you a studio. £1,000 in London literally gets you a room in Barking, which is like one of the worst towns in the whole of London. You can share a flat with someone. So here I'm in like one of the nicest parts of town for the same amount of money. I'll show you the view, if you can see. I could just wake up in the morning and I'm just looking and appreciating the view outside. Just appreciating. Let's take this off this. So yeah, I just stand outside, I just look sometimes. We've got the studio flat, it's all right, does the job. All the amenities here, nice and cheap. And yeah, South Africa is great. So let me know your thoughts, guys. If you enjoyed the video, I'm gonna be posting every day and just, I don't know, anything that's on my mind. But long time, checking back in, hope you're well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.